It's your boy. I'm back. Not saying I'm here again. And today, I would like to talk about the rep ranges. The rep ranges to look however you want to look. Let's get into this big time, right? Because there's a lot of misconceptions about rep ranges, right? And I've been digging deep, man. So guys, there's always new science coming out, all right? So if you're going to be a weightlifter, a bodybuilder, anything of that sort, just somebody that trains, somebody that's serious about training, you know, keep up with the science, because there's things that are always changing. And there's also some things in the science that they're proving right now, but really always worked, right? And we'll get into that a little bit later, into what I mean by things that have always worked, but they're just kind of coming out in the science. And a lot of this stuff you can just figure out by training for a long ass time, right? But reading the science and the literature and just doing your homework on it is going to help out a lot as well. So let's get into the rep ranges, all right? So the basics is the basic stuff that you hear throughout the internet. You hear these numbers thrown around, right? If you want to get strength, it's like 1 to 5, and you want to get that power, 5 to 7, that 5 to 10 hypertrophy, 10 to 15. You're kind of starting to get ripped, and then 20 is like super ripped. So let's go over this a little bit. I'm not a scientist, but I know a little bit about this. Not a doctor either, but I just know how to look good because I've been doing this all my life and I've been studying for a long ass time. So there are rep ranges that make you stronger. There are rep ranges that can help make you bigger. However, getting bigger also requires more food too. So if you're doing more volume and going heavier, you're going to need more food, which also means more fat on your body. So this whole thing that heavy weights make you big and high rep ranges make you cut is completely wrong. The way somebody's body looks, whether they have cuts or they're super big, is all about the food, period. If you see somebody that's just big, they're eating a lot of food, man. They're eating more than me. And they're probably not doing cardio. Cardio is a big factor. Moving around is a big factor to be looking like this. It's a big factor. You got to get those steps up, man. At least 8,000 a day, at least at the minimum. I've been doing 10 to over 20,000. I've been doing like 10,000 to 28, 30,000 for the last decade. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this for a long ass time, figuring out what step count works for me to be ripped up. So being cut is all about moving and eating less. That's all what it's about. Being cut and ripped is about moving and eating less, period. It doesn't matter what rep range you're in. You can be cut and be doing like 5 to 10 reps. You can be cut doing 20 to 30 reps, right? Because like the new studies are saying now you can go up to like, at first they said you could only go to like the power and strength like 1 to 5, and then the hypertrophy was only like 10 to 20, and then they went up to 30, and now they're saying like up to 50 reps you can still get muscle growth, which is very believable. I mean, people have been doing push-ups for years, and they've been doing reps and reps and reps and reps, and I've seen many people get bigger and bigger on just push-ups alone by just stepping up the reps on the sets, right? So remember, you can add. You just have to be willing to do the work, all right? Because you got to remember something. If you're lifting weights, there's kind of a cap. You hit that let's say you're doing 185, 4 sets of 10 of that, right? 4 sets of 10, and you can always like, then when you get to 200, you'll be struggling with that for quite a while. But somebody that's doing push-ups, they're continuously adding reps, continuously adding sets. So they'll get to a point to where you're doing a hell of a lot of work. See, that's the trade-off, right? Lots of reps work. It's just, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of focus. So if you have that time and that focus, you can shoot more towards the high rep stuff, man. If you have if you don't have a day job, you can hop into the high rep stuff. And it has nothing to do with how you look. Nothing to do with that. Like I said before, how you look is all to do about how much you eat, period. Rep ranges do not matter for how big you are. It's about how much you eat, all right? So remember, you can jump into the 30 reps, which is what I do. But I do high reps, but I just do high reps because I'm older, right? And I'm a wounded warrior. So I have a lot of limitations that other guys don't have. So that's why I like the high reps. If you're younger, yeah, you can stay in that 5 or 10 rep range. But if you're over 40, the risk to reward, not even worth it, man. Not even worth it. Just stick with the push-ups and the moderate to light weights. Get in that 15, 20, if you gotta do 30, feel that burn, feel that pain, that lactic acid in there, and then wake up and do it again, baby. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace. The moral of the story is you can go heavy, you can go moderate to light, and the amount of food you eat has everything to do with how you look. All right, y'all. Peace. Aww.